Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com, here with match number 1 with the Battlefield Thief. That's what we're going to call it. This is a keepable hand. We have the Thaumaturge, we have the Hidden Strings. Of course, we do need to draw into like an Acheron Crusader. We do have some control at the Tension Sphere. No way I'm going to mulligan this hand. We've got all the sources we need. We can start off with the Scryland and then go from there. Again, we have a way to steal a bunch of stuff. Hopefully this is Monoblue. I really like our matchups against Monoblue because we can just destroy Monoblue with like a one-turn Hidden Force. We actually want, oh yeah, we want Acheron Crusader on top and the Young Pyromancer. And we're just going to try to utilize Hidden Strings, Young Pyromancer combo. And we're gonna be pretty insane here in a couple turns with the Pyromancer and the Hidden Strings. So again, I do believe this is going to be, yep, this is going to be Monoblue. So if he puts out a Thassa here, we can Attention Sphere it. But I'm thinking we want to get in here for some damage. So I want to actually, we can do Battlefield Thaumaturge. No, it's still going to be the Crusader here. Yeah, definitely the Crusader. And then we can Hidden Strings here by untapping. And we can actually Detention Sphere that Thassa as well, but I don't know if Thassa is something we really care about. I mean, it scries and it can get online, but right now, it's something I think I don't really care about. So this will give us some tokens. Yes, we'd like to untap Steam Vents. No, we'd not like to tap the Crusader. Yes, we'd like to Cipher, and we're going to Cipher it on a weaker token here. Let's see, this is the Haste token. We want it on the Soldier token, and that way we can actually get in there for 3 damage. The Hidden Strings is going to Cipher again, which is going to get us another token, and it actually is going to untap this. So we can either Detention Sphere the Thassa, or we could get another token, which is what I want to do, is get another token from the Crusader. And yes, we like to untap the Temple of Triumph and not the Crusader. And then here we can actually Thaumaturge. And unfortunately, I can't harness by force like Master Waves tokens, but if I needed a Detention Sphere next turn, I can do that. And he's in a bit of trouble here, because if he goes crazy with like a number of creatures, I can actually steal both of them next turn. I can even target the Harness by Force on the Crusader to actually add more tokens is the good thing. See, I'm kind of thinking about putting in these type of decks, because look how I just spit a bunch of stuff out on the battlefield. A Hall of Triumph for red would make this type of deck a lot better. And again, this is something I'll mess around with, is a Hall of Triumph deck with Young Pyromancer, Acheron Crusader, because I mean these would be all 2/2s and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He'd be staring down at potentially 13 damage next turn. So by a Thassa, yeah, that's not going to do anything at the moment. He's just going to get, yeah, I don't even need to de-sphere that or anything. So hopefully we draw into something cool here. A Young Pyromancer is kind of cool, gives us more stuff. Catch and Release is awesome because we have to take like a buy in the Thassa. So we'll keep that on top. And I'm going to go ahead and just Young Pyromancer here. And maybe I should tap my lands right. And we'll get in here for an insane amount. And I probably will use my Detention Sphere right now for the Thassa, because the Thassa is close to being online. Well, Hidden Strings, I can get another token here, or I can untap and Detention Sphere the Thassa. I'm still thinking that's the right play. No. We'd still want to be able to Detention Sphere the Master Waves. He puts some Master Waves out. So it's going to be on Acheron Crusader, and it's just going to be on the Temple of Triumph. And I don't think he can survive this. He had a very, very, very slow hand for Monoblue. Again, I'm thinking he's thinking he wants to be able to survive here by putting out a Master of Waves. And that would put out a number of... Okay, Judge is familiar. And then a Master Waves, I'm sure, is the only way he could survive. Yep. And so we can just Detention Sphere the Master of Waves. And then it should be game. Again, yeah, I could steal his Thassa. No, that'd be pointless. We have Catch and Release too, so I mean, we can still abide in Thassa here. It's just going to be, oh, we don't have the mana for it. It's just going to be Detention Sphere on the, and unfortunately we don't have a land here, because we'll just Detention Sphere on the Master Waves. Which makes Thassa inactive again, and now we just attack him with everything. Yep, and that is a turn 5 kill with the deck against one of the most hated mono blue decks out there. So again, this is something I could see myself. We definitely want more Detention Spheres. We want Banishing Lights coming in. Turn and Burn is actually really good too, because we just have to play kind of the control route versus him now. Hour of Need is something I can actually exile a Master of Waves. Like Warrior's Helix I don't think needs to come in here. Twin Flame doesn't really need to come in here. I get Act of Treason, again, most of the things I want to take, like Act of Treason doesn't get there. So Catch and Release is better than like Act of Treason. Harness by Force might just be a little too slow. I don't think there's really anything that's worth it to really take from, and if that's the case, so I'm gonna take out like some we'll keep in one Bubbling Cauldron Trading Post combo. And do I need like Daring Thief? If that's the case, I think that this is, and maybe Perforos and Ephera are too slow. And maybe we do want Aurelius, we definitely want Aurelius Fury. So I think that Ephera and Perforos are going to be too slow, not impactful enough. Maybe I do want Perforos to be the kill condition. And is that just better? Like, is another Trading Post just better than a Bubbling Cauldron? I mean, we do want, Bubbling Cauldron's cool because you have an early way to steal stuff and sacrifice them. But we're getting rid of most of our sacrifice. Maybe cards like Twin Flame or Polymorphous Rush. Too bad I don't have like a Hammer Perforos in here, and I could copy all the Master, make all my creatures. No, that wouldn't work. Let's see here. Yeah, Polymorphous Rush I think is a bit weak versus him. And maybe Ephera is just better as well. The thing is, I don't want to go too down on instances of sorceries. We'll just keep in a 1 of Trading Post. I'm going to submit this.